Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Sunless Sea. Now, when we last left our intrepid captain Nathaniel, I was trying to figure out by leaving or entering the docks, if I would get back the stuff I've done, even though my game looks like it just crashed. Such is the price of the Untersee, it would seem. There we go, it just took it forever to load. Sorry about that. Now, back to the... Oh, come on. Seems like it's running very poorly right now for some reason. I didn't think my trek with the gods had been that bad. Now, some people was asking about my previous video that there was a lot of weird stuff going on, and that's true. I tried to actually figure out a little bit about the backstory and stuff. I actually started a character on the fallenlondon.storynexus.com website, but I still really don't know what's going on. They're talking about golems and flintlock and demons wandering around, or devils, I guess. I don't know. Let's stick with what we know, and that is the cold emptiness of the Z. So we're gonna head south this time and see what the Z will show us. Can I go right down here? Is this gonna lead me to a dead end? Or to the open Z? Let's find out. I feel like I don't know, bad choice. I feel like I could kind of Jacques Cousteau this. Once again, the sea captain ventures into the briny deep of the Untersee, braving once more the horrors of Z-bats, giant crabs, and even worse things, in the search of simple echoes. Yeah, that'd be great. And look, now approaching the ship is the giant horror of the deep. Come to consume him whole. Let's see how the captain handles his imminent death. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this thing. Auroral Megalops is about to get a cannon to the face. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no! Ow. Stupid giant crab that can apparently ram me at very low speed. Ow. Come on, I hired you for a reason, intrepid gunner. You're supposed to be a better shot than that. Whoa, ooh, that was close. We're burning fuel here, buddy. Come on. There. Jeez, that was much more of a pain than it should be. Yeah, let's take the supplies. Oh, it just kills my current hunger. Great. Well, still getting my CI in, I guess. Or my ZI. Stop at Quaker's Haven, get a port report for some fuel once I return to the fallen London. Have I never been here? Yeah, I don't think so. I can get a wretched Mog for some reason. Let's chat with the fishermen. Get a port report, pay them for their time. Wander around. Is there anything over here? Wow, contest of riddles. Yeah, my pages ain't great. Yeah, sure, I'll do an interesting one. A whale's eye? Worth a try, I suppose. Yeah, we're good for now. A little bit of gambling, a little bit of riddles. Good time at Quaker's Haven. On Mutton Island, which may or may not have sheep, depending on who you listen to in the Untersee. I feel like I could just make up random stuff about this universe and it would sound just as valid as the actual stuff. Beware the seacoast, for the ambling gambler will find you, and he will wager your soul against a gem. And if the gem weighs more than your soul, then he will grin, for you have become his plaything. Our gunners. The little ships throng the waters here, the crew go wistful. They swap old stories of Sunless sea. We draw near to the Kumayan Canal, the way to the surface. Yeah, that sounds kind of... Yeah, nope, can't see me. Can't see me. Oh, never mind, you can see me. Fine. I'll shoot you in the spine. Okay. Knowledge. Hopefully that's about as big as they come around here. The Kumayan Canal. So this leads to the surface? Do I want to go to the surface? Can I go to the surface? I thought there was some kind of thing where we go crazy and die if we go to the surface. That's why we all live down here. Let's go find out, I suppose. Well, I can dock here. Maybe buy some surface goods. Maybe they want some prisoner's honey. Near, I don't know, Upper France. Whatever they would call Upper France, now that fallen London is gone. The staging area, the sunlight at the surface. I need 22 fuel? Gather information for port report. Listen for surface gossip. Suntan surface sailors, Paris and Bavaria, the lost fires and the final isles. That's got to be worth something to somebody. You guys want to buy? No, you don't. Of course you don't. Ugh. Nobody wants to buy wine or prisoner's honey. Why do I even keep this stuff on board? Alright, I'm going to take a sweep back up to Quaker's Isle. Hopefully I don't get ambushed by an underkraken or living island or a giant luminous megalops or something equally inane. Take a swig of me ale here. $22 fuel to get to the surface, eh? That's a lot of echoes. Ooh, an island. Creeping tendrils of fungus, Z-weed, unnameable flora. We enter the snares. Lick a monkey crag. Somebody had fun naming that thing. A rock breaks the water like a surfacing Z-beast. No, it's a Z-beast. No, it's a rock. Ooh. Place looks like it's made up of crashed and sunken Z-ships. Zips. Zips? What would we call them? Ships? I guess just ships. Saints Haven. Looks like a battleground. Maybe somebody will have a hankering for some mushroom wine. No habitation in sight. No market, only an old rotting dock. 2 houses, both alike in dignity. Hear clamor, shouts, and shooting. You can see off in the distance smoke rising from beyond the hill and dots of fire flecking the horizon. 2 tiny figures stand a little further down the quay unmoving, as if awaiting your approach. This is an extract of the diary of a Z captain, from London to Irem and what we did there before we arrived. Tale of Pigmote Island. Which delegation is made, a choice is presented, war is declared, a most singular treasure is sought, and a new empire is founded. The figures were rodents. To my left was a Ratus Faber, wearing goggles, a blacksmith apron, and an assortment of tools. Now, Ratus Faber is like a rat man. To my right is an unusually large guinea pig, wearing a helmet and breastplate reminiscent of nothing much as the High Middle Ages. The Rat stepped forward. "Welcome, Captain, to Ratstar Island. I am Edgar, second chief engineer of the 3rd Rat Brigade. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense." The rat stepped back. At precisely the same moment that what appeared to be the ease of long habit, the guinea pig scuttled forward. "Welcome, Captain, to the Isle of Cavia. I am Lady Augusta Devereaux Swinch of the Blackwater Swinches, Seneschal to our King Gracenaw, first of his name. I invite you to avail yourself of food at our expense. The only cost to you is choice." Spoke to the chief engineer. I asked the chief engineer to elaborate. "We came to this island to make a home for ourselves away from London. Its cats and its snuffers, its rat skin suits. We came to live as citizens of our own republic. We came with our tools, our teeth, our clever hands, and we made a beautiful city by the light of the Rat Star that shone bright and blue on Mount Ararat. One day we braved the depths of the chicken woods, and from Mount Ararat we plucked the Rat Star to be our light, our beacon. But the pigs of KB saw us the light, and they lusted for it. They sent armies to rule us and steal our star. We will not permit them to take what is ours. Will you join us?" Okay, what's the guinea pig say? "Gracenaw, the king, our lord and sovereign, full 7 months of sojourn on the sea, conquered this land and won the southern main. Now no fortress against him shall remain, no city walls will be left for him to gain, save the rats that squeak behind the mountain. Unlikely was the lamb of our deliverance, assured shall be our glories of their fall, when our lady's eye restored be to our hall." Sounds like a poem. "Seneschal composed herself the night we saw truth and beauty by the light of our lady's eye on Mount Caveat. But the rats with their guns and their chatter and their peasants' politics stole it all. We will subjugate them and take it back. They are rabble and will rule them with steel-shod velvet. Will you join us?" I'm gonna help out the rats. Rat in the making. You made the right choice. Let me show you around. Ooh, creepy. "The engineer led me to the northern side of the island, skirting the chicken woods. We passed through a number of what can only be termed checkpoints. As fierce-eyed rats shouldered their derringers and saluted the chief engineer. Came across a small colony, smaller than some of the infestation I'd encountered in London flats, perhaps only 50 rate his favor, working diligently to fortify. First thing I noticed was the brilliant light beaming out from a stump about 6 feet high. It was bathed the whole settlement by a clean blue glow, and was almost too bright to look at. By its light I could see several raised mounds of earth suggesting tunnels. An efficient fishing operation was set up by the water, an albino rat mending nets while the other stabbed sharpened sticks. Further inland was a barracks where a sergeant barked drills. My arrival drew attention. "Welcome to Marinia. There's not much to look at now, but it will once we've roused the cavies. Take a stroll around while I summon the war council." Let's view the barracks. Oh god, this is long. Chief engineer made to the northern side of the island, skirting the chicken woods. We passed through a number of what can only be termed Oh wait, this is the same thing. We're fighting impressive odds. I approached the drill sergeant and went so far as to salute her, which earned me a grunt of satisfaction. The sergeant dismissed her troops and offered me a bit of chickenwood jerky. There's more of us below ground, but not enough. The cavies are bigger and there's more of them. We're better with weapons, but haven't got the stuff to make them. Most of us came here stowaways and brought nothing but food, tools, and fur. We can fish and we nibble the chickenwoods, but we can't make guns out of trees. The cavies had come up with their own steamer. Seem to have endless supplies. We raid them sometimes, but there's so few, and we can never hold on to territory. But that's no consequence. All we want is to be left in peace and to build a republic. And the Rat Star, of course, we want that too. Let's take a look at this Rat Star. It's not a star, of course, not really. Try explaining that to the others. The chief engineer doesn't want me to working too hard to convince them. Says this is better for morale, but just look at it, look! She offered me her goggles. I managed to work them over just enough for one of my eyes to see the truth. It was scintillac. But unlike any I'd seen before, blue as a sapphire but more brilliant. Something about the clarity of its color was tremendously soothing. Those of us in the cavey side of the island and lived to tell of it say there's plenty of glow there, plenty of bright in the water, but nothing like this. We took this from the island center, Mount Ararat. Only it's not a mountain, of course, any more than this is a star. It's hollow. There's sweet water inside and coral crawling up the walls, but nothing that glows save this. It's ours now, and no one will take it. This thing sounds like it engenders obsession. Chickenwood floats, special ones dried and sealed, so we're able to paddle out a bit and cast our nets. With I've come up with all sorts of things. Blind fish, crab, sometimes chunk of broken tentacle. But the fishing would never be so good without the rat star. I think it only draws good fish and keeps the scary ones at bay. That sounds religious. Alright, let's check out the War Council. What's my bales? I'll take the lead. I had a ship and I had cannons. I failed. And gained some terror. Let's try it again. There we go. The rats gave me what information they possessed about the KV settlement, but I still had to improvise a great deal. The perfect storm of speed, stealth, and strength and arms favored us, our cannons letting fly a volley of shot into the beach before the KVs could scramble. Screams and squeals filled the air. The enemy fled. A damp hush settled over my crew as the smoke cleared to reveal the torn, bloodied bodies of guinea pigs littering the shore, and grim images, but I'd honored my commitment to the rats and found a wealth of skintillac ringing. Ooh, I got parabolin, skintillac. I'm now conflicted. Hail Murania. My might is now known as adequate. Now advocate for the KVs. Perhaps the KVs suffered the loss of the light from the center of the island, perhaps they're only trying to get it back. Perhaps further negotiation is possible. Yeah, forged a peace. And I'll let Aradus Faber join us. The albino rat, the one that was fixing the nets. The end. My hunger quality is gone. A new nation has been founded. And now I have a ridiculous story for the Admiralty. They'll fix my repairs. I could try to steal the rat star. Yeah, no. I still don't have any shops. Oh, you're a mascot. What do you do? Bales 2? Sure. You can be my new mascot. Albino Tinkerer. Welcome aboard. Albie. I don't know. What do you want to be called? Well, that was an interesting diversion. I founded a rat nation by fighting some guinea pigs. Just another day in the Untersee. It seemed like it was just on the threshold of being ridiculous, but the participants in that little war definitely treated it seriously. Ooh, the Dubois Maelstrom. Is it actually pulling me in? No, I must just be skirting the end. Jeez, that thing's probably a problem. Wait, what's that say? You have gained a secret. Speak to your officers to improve your abilities. Okay, sure. That'll improve my pages. Sure. Another island over here. We'll check it out. Crab cake. I suppose it is large and round, not unlike a crab cake. Ooh. Now and then rocky fragments fall from the roof underneath. The decks of older ships are pocked with scars. The sound no one landlubber knows and no sailor will forget. This one has smashed the glass of a death pinnacle. Ill omen, a sailor cries. The god on the roof, storm is angry. Well, sacrifice to him. Your sailors know the words. You mumble them. A gift of wine and fish is suitable, marked with the captain's blood. Ow! Bound with copper wire and cast overboard from the bow. The package bobs and then sucked beneath the ship. Sea, stone, storm, and salt. And now Storm's aware of me because I sacrificed to avert his anger. I'm okay with that. It keeps me from dying. Why wouldn't I be okay with that? Here the wilder air mingles. Demerose Gate. Again, I seem to come here all the time. Ooh, what's that? It's a something. Go! It's that giant crab. Lights off. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, I'm just gonna head back to London. Did not really explore as much as I wanted. Holy jeez, I've explored like a sixth of the Untersee. Eh? Why did it just go into combat mode? Well, that was an excellent exploration venture. Not much on the money making. Hey, a rat friend. Can I talk to him? Oh, no, I can't. I'm not going to combat mode, so I'm assuming that's a fallen London ship. It's the same as mine. Cost me a lot in fuel. And in terror, and in supplies. Ooh. In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch of the crew quarters. A man cries softly in his sleep. Desperately. Another. What did they see? The whole Neath lit up like a snuffer mask. There's something in the roof, Captain. It is the roof. It's watching us. Eyes in a face. Eyes in a face! It's terror. Failed. That's okay. Gotta make sure the crew's happy, and if that means finding out about their horrible face-eye dreams, well, that's what an undersea captain has to do. Someone wants to sign on. I could buy a house. I need 1,000 echo. Yeah, not right now. Let's go provide my stuff. Submit my port reports. Baker's Haven. The Cumaean Canal. I'm not sure I heard you correctly. Gained fuel, 10 echo. I guess that's it. Need to put myself in for repair. Nope, I'm gonna carouse. I have some recent news. Lost some terror. Had a good time. Sea shanties, fine food, and warmth of a pub fire. Ooh, trouble and romance. A likely lass or a dapper chap. She tipsily claims to be a spy. Whatever she is, she's easy to like, and when the evening ends, you're still together. Sure, we met at the docks. Lock it with a likely lass. Don't you dare forget me. Aw, it's so sweet. Let's put it in for dry dock. Mm. 100 echoes for that. Admiralty yards. Employ fattest rabers. I'll go to the Admiralty yards. And I guess I'll have to go buy some supplies. 10 more fuel, some more food for the boys. Anything else in here for me? This guy wanted some parabola linen, which I have some of now. Yeah, I've got 3 scintillac. 1 flax. Who plucks the flax from the banks of rivers that flow through sleep? Wow. How much is that worth? Can I sell it? 70. Whew. Parabola linen is 160, but I can buy it. No, I don't think I will sell that. I swear to God, I'm going to find somebody that wants to buy this damned honey. Ooh, and vendor bite, they're equal. They're always eager for news at the surface. Okay. Well, let's make a quick trip up to vendor bite before the end of this video. We'll make the quick port trip by Hunter's Keep and then up to the vendor bite. Except I am going to load up on mushroom wine because it might not be... Ooh. Don't you dare forget me. Keep it or throw it away. Oh, keep it. Why wouldn't I keep it? Something to make me wish for home? Something to remember when the devils come to tempt me? Why not? I need more mushroom wine for the half-deads. There. Might not make a lot of profit, but since I have to go there anyway, it'd be something to do. Oh, the Z is a cruel mistress. What will they call me when I pass? Navigator? Rat friend? Failed bootlegger? First son of a lost line? Who knows? Where's the sisters? Reconnoiter the island. Knock and wait. Let's talk to the eldest sister. Seems you're listed in the hillside. Bats might nest in it. The story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood, unscented water. Okay, so I now have a tale of terror. Apparently my iron could increase. Recall it, then light a candle, light another. So, salt. So now all 3 gods are watching me because of these sisters. Fine. Now, I'm supposed to be a patrol boat, and red ones must be pirates. So I'd like to stay on the side of law for now, until I'm strong enough to oppose the might of London. Which, knowing my luck, is a little bit of never. Sepia tint to the air. It's almost Christmas. It's December 23rd, 1887. I'm gonna make a port at the vendor bite on Christmas Eve. Give thanks to the old gods of the overworld. Santa of the Claus, Jesus of Nazareth. So every time I find out, I get 50 fragments. Yep, there we go. December 24th. Sickly yellow light gleams for a moment, then fades. Coming of the new year, gentlemen. Pay your homage. Provide what you have required. Oh yeah, I haven't been there yet. Dusty glass of wine. I don't have enough terror. Gather gossip. Explore. Explore vendor bite. Ooh, the Carmine Chapel. Poke your head through. The walls are deep red, just this side of scarlet. A ruby-tinted window at the back glows with steady light. An electric lamp behind the glass, rare and expensive. But this is no gaslight. No one is here, and yet you have the sensation that only a moment ago someone must have been. I'll make an offering. Prayer soothes the soul, they say. Your soul is not soothed. You wait head bent while the light in the chapel beats on, shadowless and unmoving. Nothing changes. The red of the place gets in your vision. The faces of your crew seem flushed as if fevered. You hear your own breathed raggedly. No one is sitting in the pew behind you. It doesn't stop you from looking. Wow, I gained 5 terror. That was horrifying. Anybody want to buy some of my stuff? Yeah, you'll buy my mushroom wine. Very distant shores. I know something of the Undersea. Well, I made a little bit of money. Not enough to really call it over much. Top up my fuel, I suppose. Yeah, I don't want to just sell my visions, though. Because I have a feeling I can turn them into stats somehow. Alright, well, let me undock and redock to save for now. I made a little bit of money, explored a tiny bit, finally ditched my mushroom wine. Although it won't be much of a living hauling mushroom wine from London to the vendor bite. I guess I could have that dusty glass of wine. It'll cost 50 echoes. No. Yeah, I don't have any of this stuff yet. Uric, Violent, Pelgan, all those weird colors. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Oh, there we go, saving game. This has truly been an interesting game session where I play Kingmaker to a colony of rats fighting the horrible KV guinea pigs. But thanks for watching. Any comments or any advice you want to offer of where I could actually start making some money? I'm somewhat concerned my luck is going to run out. Let me know. Thank you, and have a good evening.